All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Yuu Yuu
Hakusho.
Yep,
Episode
that's right.
61.
61. The Dark Tournament. We are in the final round, and the final fight of the final round.
Mm-hmm. And this one is for all the marbles.
It is for all the marbles.
Mm-hmm.
And
it's for 2.
Oh boy. Yusuke. Good luck. You don't need it, but good luck. Because
yeah, this is going to be everything that we've hoped for. This is going to be everything we've dreamed of. This is the build-up that we have been, well, anticipating for dozens of episodes at this point. It's kind of incredible that how much of this story is a tournament arc,
right?
And the accompanying build-up and stake setting and background setup and all that stuff as well before we actually get into, bracket-based fights and stuff like that.
Yep. I kind of want to go back and look at when what was the first episode that actually mentioned the Dark Tournament, because I remember thinking like, oh, that's really early in the show relatively. But all right, now here it is.
I think it was when they raided
the rich guy's house.
Yeah, the mafia mob guys place.
Right.
I think the Dark Tournament was mentioned then.
Yeah.
Which I want to say that was in like the 20s.
I think so. Yeah.
In terms of episodes.
And then right after that, Toguro did his demonstration and declaration.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it wasn't much longer after that. But yeah, we have everyone having done their fights.
Yep.
Kenmore and
Sakio
have made
put their lives on the line.
Made their bets.
Yep.
Yes.
The ultimate gamble. But I get the feeling Sakio's money might not be where his mouth is, if you know what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying.
Like, literally,
Especially if that's his backstory. Because holy shit.
Like, because that's one way to hedge your bets. Like, either I'll live and make it happen somehow myself, or the money will do its job afterwards.
So, yeah, let's head into one of, like, potentially the hypest fights in anime. Like, I'm so excited. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
There's 2 points and 1 championship.
I genuinely don't know which one it's gonna be.
I can't take this kind of pressure. It wreaks havoc on my ticker. On top of that, I've got ulcers.
Gotta get those looked at, buddy.
Medical isn't covered in his
Yeah, probably not.
insurance policy. Oh,
Hell yeah.
we're taking off the coat.
Very nicely, too. He cares about that coat.
Look at that. You know he just thinks he's so great. But he's not. Put your shirt back on.
Wow.
You're messy. Don't be intimidated by that stupid steroid half-naked freak. You must concentrate. I have faith in you.
Oh my god.
Blow this one use cake.
No, blow this one away.
Yeah, blow
Bang.
it wide open.
Hell
Yes.
Are we late?
Chew, on, chew.
It's not thanks at all to the drunken biggie that traded our tickets for a couple of pints.
Will you shut it?
This time's for real. Are you guys ready?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Are we ready?
I'm not throwing this fight for anyone.
Good, because now for me, it's personal.
What are you
don't
starting
think
him
this is
at?
personal for me too.
Yeah.
I'll start with 90%.
Oh shit, the same he used to kill Genkai?
Oh, here we go!
My god.
Oh! Holy shit. Yep, this is what we're dealing with.
Uh-huh.
Too weak to be in that
Holy shit.
that presence. Holy shit.
Not big problem. I can handle it.
Well, actually, no, you can't, Kuwabara. Now, all of you, stick behind me.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
Nice. Jesus.
Maybe because they're humans, they're okay?
We have to get you out of here, and quickly.
Yeah!
Way to go,
Yeah!
boo!
Never mind.
Yeah! The protect energy is too powerful.
Taken care of. No need for alarm.
Oh my god, this is some David and Goliath shit here.
In fact, I'm starting to creep myself out with how not scared I am.
Whoa.
Genkai definitely didn't say anything about this.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's just badass. Oh my god. Whoa, whoa. That did barely anything.
Yeah.
At 80%.
Like, you didn't get pasted.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Whoa!
Just holy shit.
Damn, Yusuke, you're quick. Jesus.
Oh my god.
What? Are you crazy? There's no way an act you can block is straight on punch.
Is he gonna try and grapple?
Yep, yep.
Oh, wait.
Wait, what?
I see the way you look at me in judgment, but you have no idea what it's like, do you? To lose your beloved.
No, and I never will because I won't let that happen.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
actually
exactly.
look forward to growing old with her.
Wow.
Oh!
Now,
Stop it. This is between you and me.
Yeah. Yeah. Jesus, this is so
Yeah.
freaking crazy! Look at him!
Is yet to reveal his true power in this or any tournament, though I venture it would dwarf any one of his opponents in comparison.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
I'll show you.
Ah! You gotta be careful
This is bad for
firing
my
any
heart.
kind of energy blast, Yusuke. Like, he could
Yeah.
deflect it, redirect it, or...
At least he's positioned himself so that Keiko and the others are behind him.
Yeah.
You all right? And you?
You might want to get off the stage, Jury.
Yep.
blast him with your spirit gun.
He doesn't want to, like, you know, have it go over the microphone. Blast him!
Teach you any new tricks? I want to see everything that Genkai gave you.
He even positioned himself so that the broken part of the stadium is behind
He's on the
Toguro.
inside.
Exactly the sort of gift with wrapping in a bow, Kuwabara.
Genkai's powers were phenomenal. If Yusuke truly received all of them, he might just stand a chance against Toguro.
Maybe.
This should be fun.
Oh.
Fry him.
That's the Grim Reaper for you.
Oh shit. Here we go.
Are you watching this, Grandma?
Oh.
Huh. Not old hag.
He is. Oh, and he's gonna block.
He's actually posed to, like, block.
Again, he resorts to his reliable spirit gun.
Mage, did it always glow this brightly before? He'll never hit me from that distance.
Oh, he's actually planning on just dodging.
Dodging it, yeah.
Wow. Alright, where's the Yusuke trick? Nice.
What?
Charges it up.
Shots left. I can't even miss one.
He uses his head in battle. I like that.
Because of course he would dodge it.
Nothing. Nothing. Oh! Jesus! Don't fire it yet. Don't fire it yet. You're gonna have to wait. Okay, okay, okay.
Oh! Yeah!
Ah, he doesn't even care. His own resistance.
Shall we?
Ah! Hitting the ground, even if you dodge it, doesn't matter!
Oh,
Yep.
yeah!
Oh,
Whole
here we
stadium's
go!
gone!
I was waiting for this! Oh! Oh, here we go! Rip Jury.
Yep, goodbye.
Come out, Yusuke.
Oh, this feels so similar to Dawn vs. Ahsoka. Using the debris.
Oh!
And you jumped. You're predictable now.
Dodge this.
Yep.
Holy shit!
Oh my god.
Back into the cave where he gave it to her. Where she gave it to him.
Where am I and who am I?
Oh!
Hey, lady, get up and snap out of it! You got a job to do. There's a fighter out of the ring, and you better start counting like you're always doing for me.
Oh no.
But there is no
Take a
ring.
moment to look where Yusuke's standing.
Yeah.
Hey, how the heck do you get back in the ring?
Mm-hmm.
The only rule is kill or be killed.
Wow.
All right.
Now that's an attack you remember.
Yeah.
I'm so happy I got beat by Urameshi before he got the superpowers.
Yeah, he was that strong when I fought with him, that'd be my clacker on the barbie, and I'd be sitting here today on 2 extra toasty buns.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, it all just seems short of the spit to me somehow.
We won! That'll show those naysaying demon fans!
No, not.
Well, that's done. Let's pack up, grab some
No.
overpriced souvenirs, and forget our heartbreak.
If Toguro can escape a blast that powerful unscathed, there's no telling what else he might be capable of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was him at 80%.
Oh god. Oh god. He's gonna rise up like a just Oh. Oh no.
Oh boy. You might want to just, since the stage is already destroyed, just leave the stadium. Protect everyone else. Oh yeah, let's see the aftermath.
Yeah.
Or it's too gruesome.
It might
Must
be censored. Yeah. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Oh yes, this is what. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He let that hit happen. He didn't even transform. He looks like he's still at 80%, dude.
I know.
God, this is so cool. Oh, the glasses
are off.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's the first time we've seen him without his glasses, isn't it? Oh my god.
Is that all you got for me? I expected more from Genkai.
His hand.
Holy shit.
You see his hand? His
What
left
about it?
hand was like slack or something. Okay, no, his hand's fine. Okay.
We getting it?
All right. Here we go. That last 20%.
I was foolish to depend on you rising to this occasion.
Oh.
I wanted to test you to see if you were
Yeah.
really strong enough to compete with me.
Yeah.
Obviously, my standing here means that you failed, so there's no need for me to go to full power.
Oh.
Accept this as I am.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
Oh. He has deemed you not worthy.
Yeah. You have been weighed, you have been measured, and you have been
Yusuke
found
seems
wanting.
unable to inflict any damage on the mighty Toguro.
Ah.
Can this possibly be the end of our hero? Will he avenge his master's death, or join her as one of Toguro's many victims? The clash of these two great warriors wages on.
Oh my god.
All right.
Ah! Well. Oh my god.
Ah.
Well.
I feel like I can breathe now.
Holy shit.
We had our first stage of this fight. And Yusuke fired off his spirit gun.
And
it was extremely powerful.
Yep. It did a lot of damage.
But he just shrugged it off.
Yeah.
Either regenerated through it or what have you. Either way, at 80%, he can handle it just fine. And he got everything right. Yusuke got him to do it without blocking. Yusuke got him to do it where it was a full blast, actual like total hit.
Right, he charged up beforehand. He got Toguro into a situation where he couldn't dodge. Like, awesome.
Everything worked out. This is a great way for Togashi to basically just say, no, this wasn't any gimmick or what have you. He actually got the best hit he could. And it still didn't work.
Like, that kind of helps explain, because I was kind of wondering in the fight, like, was it just something where they were like maybe being a little bit like taking the animation a particular way or something, when he was just wailing on his gut, and Toguro just wasn't doing anything, right? Because I was like, well, hold on, he's starting at 80, why isn't he like throwing other punches, and he threw a couple, but I was like, what's going on? Well, apparently 80 isn't enough to satisfy him.
Nope.
80 is, he's done 80,
Yeah.
And maybe 80's all you're worth.
Basically, like, hey, if you actually had, all of what Genkai was and is given to you,
you deserve
100. Deserve 100. But no, no, you haven't grown. You haven't gotten anything. You're just a lot stronger.
Yeah.
No, show me something new. Oh my God! Please let this fight go on for like 4 more episodes or something. Like,
well, and the way it's going with this one, I think it might, because like, as far as what actually happened this episode,
not a lot.
It was very slow. Like, there was a lot of build up, a lot of the other characters being like, oh, holy shit,
bringing back hyping it up, all the previous,
because we gotta have Chu, watching the fight and everybody else, like, hell yeah. But then, as far as the actual number of punches, it was very much like big build up, big punch, massive devastation, right? And then them just sort of being like, okay. All right, this is what we're dealing with. Lots of like stare downs and
a massive spirit gun blast, and that's the fight basically.
And the spirit gun blast looked beautiful. I loved it. I was absolutely sold on the fact that this spirit gun
has the property of both Bungie.
Exactly. It's got the property of both Bungie gum and the spirit wave. Was badass as hell, right? I absolutely buy that is Genkai's all her awesome and wonderful power, right?
Yep.
And against someone like Toguro, it's just, it's nothing. And this is something I was kind of wondering, not like if it would happen, but how Togashi would do it, is that given that we've seen all of these super powerful people fighting in this tournament, with a lot of different creative ways to showcase how badass they are, from like Hiei just taking out half the stadium to like, the people in the stands just getting killed by being in proximity and witnessing what's happening. It's like, okay, how do you make that get escalated even further for someone like Toguro? Well,
you destroy the ring.
You destroy the ring completely.
Casual.
Yep. Because
he wasn't even really like worrying about that. He was just like, I'm going to guarantee to hit you by hitting the ground. I was like, yep. Some Scar stuff right there.
There you go.
That's
but
good.
Then also, not even from him using an ability.
Nope.
Just from him existing, he's making people melt away.
Yeah. I love how so many of them needed like particular people to like, hey, do their part to protect them and stuff. Except for Koto.
That's right. Koto don't need that. You think she's a weak apparition? Hell no.
Hell no. Koto is so badass. She doesn't need no spirit force field or what have you.
She does it raw.
Yeah, exactly.
No protection.
Same with Blue Ogre. I mean,
that's true. That's true. That's I mean, props for him. But no, she has witnessed so much carnage and violence. She is hardened to the core. She is hard boiled. But
I mean, for Blue Ogre, it makes sense. The ulcers made him stronger.
Exactly. Right.
But, okay, all the characters are kind of giving their commentary, looking on. That's a classic kind of setup here.
Yep.
If we're going to have our stereotypical shonen fight be any of them, Togashi would have it be the one that we've been building up to all this time.
Exactly.
Where we have a character literally powering up into their final form, or their second to last form,
right
out the gate.
Yeah, there were a lot of fun Togashi twists of like powering up to the second to last, basically like the most finalist form that we've seen thus far.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, like doing the thing of like, oh yeah, we'll do the test. Oh no, we're actually just gonna stay here.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
I see how you're doing this, Togashi. All right.
All right.
Yep.
And then also just the acknowledgement that if this is what Yusuke can do, then he could maybe theoretically outlast Toguro if he found some way of doing residual damage. But because Toguro can regenerate,
yeah,
I don't know if there is any way to outlast him.
Like,
so
this,
there's no realistic way right now that Yusuke can win outside of what did he actually get from Genkai?
Sure.
And that's kind of the best setup from the twist is that, well, it's not that he necessarily got something that he's going to use that's entirely Genkai's. It's that Genkai might have actually unlocked his actual potential.
Okay.
And it's that he can then maybe beat Toguro.
Right, because Yusuke's fighting style throughout the show, like we haven't actually seen him fight in a while because the final rounds, have taken a good amount of time, and just all of the things of him sleeping, recovering, the stuff with Genkai, right?
Yep.
But Yusuke's fights, even before the Dark Tournament, were very much things of him, a mixture of him getting very lucky and him outsmarting his opponents, right?
Yeah, and then firing off a blast right at the perfect time and place.
Yeah, and so the whole thing of like, him charging it up and like, he's going to do a straight shot while Toguro stands there. Of course not, because of course if he did that, Toguro would dodge, right?
Yeah.
So he set one thing up as a clever little trick. It worked, but it wasn't enough. So what's the next thing he's going to do to try and escalate it? Like, is he going to try and get Toguro to open his mouth and then like shoot it inside his body or something? Or like,
I mean, yeah, he's going to have to think of something.
Yeah, he's going to have to think of something. And, okay.
Yeah, I think the one way in which we could have a little twist, because I feel like almost the character of Toguro was set up in some ways for him to potentially throw the fight. And he literally said in the very beginning, I'm not going to throw this fight.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh no. Well, the villain really doesn't want to kill you trope won't be used here then. Okay.
Nope.
Okay. So, yes, she was your beloved. Yep. You guys were lovers. And yet,
you killed her.
So, yeah.
The bit of like, I'm not going to be scared of us growing old together. I'm going to look forward to it.
Oh, that was so good, Yusuke.
That
was so good.
Wow.
Like, as far as the character development thing for Yusuke, it's wonderful. But it's also just a Yusuke one-liner dig where he's just like, hey, you see all that skin right there? I'm going to get underneath it.
Right.
Really deep underneath it.
Yep.
Just give me like 12 words. I got you.
Exactly.
I got you.
Where did your shonen energy go?
Shit. Did you resolve your way out of that whole thing? Like, I think you should have maybe built up a little bit more, because
that's right.
You be weak AF. You got some lack of motivation. You need some determination, some grit here.
You got some little dick energy going on over there for all the muscle and stuff.
Oh, that's where all the big dick energy went into his muscles, and his dick just went whee!
Right. God, there's probably.
I mean, they made the steroids joke. So,
yes. Well, right, but I mean, normally, maybe TMI here, steroids actually make the shaft bigger. It makes the balls shrivel up. So his dick probably looks similar to how he does right now. And I'm guessing because Rule 34 is a thing, there's probably some kind of art somewhere that exists of that, which is terrifying and unsettling to me. But back to the episode and things that aren't going to mentally scar me. Here we are. No 80%. Or no 100%. Just 80.
Just 80.
Just 80.
Yep.
Okay. All right. What more is there to say?
What do we do?
I feel like this episode was also like a big cuck in a way, because it's like, okay, you want to see them fight? Well, they're just gonna sort of do like the opening sparring, little
testing each other's abilities.
Testing each other's abilities, and then we're just gonna end it there when all of a sudden Yusuke basically just got reminded again, you're in for the fight of your life.
Right.
But we know that apparently he has ammunition with the spirit gun, right? He only has 4 shots left, I think he said. So, like, he said something about, like, I only have so many shots.
In this episode?
Yeah, when he was like charging it up and then he like tucked it away and he like didn't fire immediately.
No, I think he just said I can't afford to miss.
Well, he said that too, but there was something when he referenced like
what?
Ammo. I could be wrong, but I thought for sure he mentioned that. I was kind of distracted by also just the hype of everything,
So right here,
happening.
Right here, he turns it off. Yeah, he charges.
And he runs forward. Yeah, only 4 shots left.
Really?
Yeah. So I think it was established before that he could use it once per day, and then he got it up to the point where he could use it like 5 times per day, and maybe that was as a result of like a magic item or something. But so if his power has increased and he's still keeping it to using 1/5 of the ammo that he has per shot, that means that he only has the 4. Like, I love that because that's a way to give weight to each attempt, even if we get the feeling that like it's not going to be the second shot that works or whatever, right? Because we know that like he has to come up with a good plan for each one. You can't just experiment willy-nilly, which makes me think that he might get really off the wall and wacky with some of these,
but that
ideas.
Doesn't matter. He can't hurt him. I don't feel like we're in for a Tagashi clever win. I think we're in for a like power up mid fight new ability thing from Yusuke. We could totally get that. There's no shot because unless Toguro basically is like, oh, you finally actually are capable of beating me at 80%. I won't go to 100% because I wouldn't want to disrespect my master by showing.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a thing.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a thing either.
Right.
We're absolutely going to have Toguro use 100%. So why would Yusuke, who fired his most powerful thing here
at 80%,
that did nothing,
right,
actually get him to then use?
That's why my mind is going to. He figures out how to like shoot it into his open mouth or something to like
Rainer here. Let me give you actually the real way to defeat a Titan. You actually pucker open their
spirit
asshole,
gun,
and you give them 1,000 years of death, and then you just But make sure you use double fingers, or quad fingers,
right? Because one of the things that they did establish with the previous fight, but granted that was for a different person, so the immortality might work differently, is that there was a core that you could reach, and if you reach that, he's not going to regenerate, right?
It's possible.
So it's possible that Toguro has a similar thing, but it doesn't have to be.
No,
so,
I think if anything, his body's probably unique.
Yeah, probably.
Because I mean, it was granted by a wish. It's not like
the other brothers was too.
Sure.
But yeah, well, at the very least, Toguro's body is chunky enough that, if he was able to take a blast head on, right, without blocking or anything, at 80%, and it didn't destroy his core, then, how much could Yusuke search for the core?
Again, I think that was more of a thing of where he's fighting a weird opponent who has to have some kind of drawback to the fact that he can transmogrify himself. I think our boy here, our big chungus Terminator boy, just has proper organs, and if they get hit, he will die,
Gotcha.
He has a heart, he has lungs, he has a liver, he has all those things there. Whereas this guy, he's just moving that shit around everywhere,
Right.
So it's not even that he had a core necessarily, it's just that, you hit my heart, which I'm moving around potentially, and he did call it a core, I'm not denying that, I'm just saying that, I feel really weird for Toguro to have something about him that was the same as his brother because they necessarily got the same wish.
But they also didn't exactly get the same wish because while they both have immortality and regeneration, their powers are totally different.
Totally different. So I don't think there has to be any one-to-one comparison there. There's only one species of demon out there that exists.
And then and while the committee or whatever could have just been like, oh, sure, we'll just do the same thing for this one because, why not? If Toguro does truly have, it's back to the thing we talked about before. If he truly is unkillable, then we're back to a Scion thing where you have to defeat him philosophically and make him give up.
Right.
Or Yusuke just loses, but maybe you know, like beats him enough that Toguro respects him enough to not kill him. You know, I got what I wanted. I beat you.
Yeah.
You know,
I just realized something that is one of the things that Togashi would absolutely do here.
Yeah.
So, Genkai has shown off many abilities over the course of this tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Yusuke now has theoretically access to all of them. He doesn't necessarily know the techniques.
That's true.
But he has the same energy that used all of them. So there's a possibility that he uses any of those techniques.
Like the energy redirection and things like that?
Yeah, so there'd be ways in which he wouldn't have sudden random power-up, bullshit, basically, which is a classic shonen thing. If you're fighting the main boss, you dig deep into your resolve.
Right.
Well, I mean, we have a precedent set for it with the idea of life energy. So
yes.
he could do that.
Kuwabara has had had at the very least one moment like that when
Yusuke literally had it too.
Yes, right.
I'm talking about Yusuke here, but yeah. But the idea that could be a way in which he does the classic shonen thing of, Toguro said I won't be throwing this match. Yusuke said I only have 4 shots, and this could just be the fight where all the things they said they can't do or won't do, they end up doing.
Yeah, that's a good point, because that is also kind of a very Togashi style thing to do, of like set up rules and hold to them 90% of the time.
90%.
But then then for that rule of cool, awesome moment, right? Be like, no,
we're breaking our limits here.
We're breaking our limits. The
rules are made to be broken.
They're a specialist, so the specialist thing is that they can use all of the things perfectly. Right? Like,
that wasn't what specialists could do. But
no. It was one particular specialist that Right after that was that kind of a thing, right? So we could get something similar to that with Yusuke, but in this situation, like you're saying, because Genkai did just have an insane amount of abilities that she could use, right? Yeah. Yusuke could definitely pull a few of those out.
Yeah, I don't think he necessarily has to pull out any of the more complicated ones, but maybe having seen some of them be used, he has enough of a general idea to do it in a raw, like untrained kind of way. But yeah, that's where we're at, y'all. We've got ourselves a fight, and this is part 1. So let's go into part, however many we are gonna have of this. So yeah, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.